this is it. Final week of working my corporate job that I've been coming to for right at 24 years. Almost a quarter of a century. My biggest fear, not to sound selfish, is that they tell me in a couple of months, oh my gosh, James, we just got let go. We got a fat severance though. Man, you being here 24 years, if you would have just stuck around for a couple more months, literally, it pretty much is a year's salary. If they would have given me a severance or a volunteer redundancy. But, can't do anything about that now. I think the part that's a little bit surreal about the whole thing is it just feels like a normal week. Maybe that's good. Literally made this drive. I mean, we've had the house, we've been back from New York City since 2012. So for the most part, other than just a few little road pieces that's adjusted here and there, I've been making this drive ever since. So it'll seem a little weird next week when I don't make that drive anymore. But change is almost always a good thing. I know that I've only got one more nice big paycheck coming, so we'll see what happens. I've already penciled in for Thursday after next to be at the local farmers market with whatever I can round up, keep myself super busy, because everyone, and it makes sense, every channel on, again, I don't call it early retirement because, I'm going to be working more now than I was, thank you, than I was before. It's just that it'll be for a lot less pay. But that's okay. That's where they talk about health span versus lifespan. People always get hung up on lifespan, and they never really think much about health span. But long story short, I think I'd mentioned that in one other video. Lifespan, sure, let's say it's 75. Health span keeps going down, I guess because all of us Westerners keep getting more unhealthy. But it's 63 now, which basically it just means your health noticeably isn't what it was before. So if you're wanting to, go on a rim-to-rim tour of the Grand Canyon, don't wait, because there's a decent chance on paper, again, these are averages, that at 62 you'll be able to do it, not at 63, 64. And again, these are just averages. But if you take that into consideration, that would mean, okay, James, you're 48. Life expectancy, hopefully more than 75, but still, let's just go with that. Well, 30 years ago, I was getting out of high school, starting college. That means 30 years from now, I'll be gone. I'll be 78. Okay, that's a little bit eye-opening, but let's look at the health span thing. Well, if you look at that, you've got ballpark 14, 15 more good years. Well, what if I just did the normal? Well, what's the normal? Well, most people say 62 is retiring early. Well, that'd give me one good year. And then they think you're insanely early if you retire at 58. Well, that'd give me 4 years. So the whole thing is kind of a bait and switch game. So I wouldn't take it too serious. And again, hopefully from this little journey of mine, hopefully it'll be a story of what to do. But I guess if it's not, it'll be a story of, hey, don't do this. Or my hope is at least that it's going to be like, hey, most of it worked out really good. Guys, don't be scared. Go for it. And there'll probably be a couple of things along the way, like, hey, yeah, that didn't work out quite so well. But again, it's not just my health span. Like I've mentioned before, parents aren't getting any younger. My grandmother, 90 years old, not getting any younger. So, you know, spending time there, spending time at Gina's coffee shop, getting that thing hopefully a little more profitable without stepping on her toes. No, I mean, it's adventure. And yes, on paper, I mean, I'm not an idiot. Like I told a guy yesterday at the coffee bar, I said, you know, he said, oh my gosh, is this week, this is it? I said, this is it, man. And, you know, he drives a really nice truck. And he had just mentioned, he's like, oh man, that is awesome. And he was in the New York City office with me. He may have been from there. But anyway, he moved down and stayed there ever since. But, I mean, his kid's out of high school. But, yeah, I mean, he was like, dude. And I told him, I said, well, I know for a fact I'll never, no matter what, make as much money as I'm making here. And he's like, dude, who cares? There's much more to life than that. So, again, hopefully, if anything, throwing a wrench kind of in the, you know, the quote-unquote norm, hopefully it will set some of these peeps free, out of the matrix, the analogies I love to use. But anyway, I'm almost to 7 minutes. Most people will be bored by now. And I'm almost to the parking garage, where I get to fight for a park and walk in. And it's funny too, this week, absolutely slammed. I was like, man, that'd be nice if I had a week just to kind of, you know, chill out. No, this one's like pedal to the metal. That's the thing. Again, I won't go off on a tangent. A good video for another time. People are always like, just quiet quit. Okay, there's not really a quiet quit in a corporate environment. Because it's like, all right, you have these gazillion deadlines. Okay, well, I want to quiet quit. Like I said, here's a gazillion deadlines. Well, if I get these done, there's no way I can quiet quit. So, yeah, exactly. All right, guys, one more week. It's kind of weird. It just feels surreal. Just kind of like it's not like I'm like, oh my gosh. It just feels like another week. All right, catch you on the flip.